Alright. According to YouTube, we have our first viewer, so we're just gonna get into this. Now, first things first, because I'm gonna get this out of the way now. We are not doing a face cam today. Um, I had a very busy day, and I am not in the mood to get all my stuff reset up. Um, so, no face cam today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of predictions to make, and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about what our setup's looking like. That being said, I am going to probably, you know what, I'll use this today just because we have to talk about some reveals that are way easier to talk about if we have the, what's it called? So, sorry. I have a root beer right now. Um, so, if I'm ever, like, gone for 5 seconds, I'm probably drinking some of it. So, this is what we're here to talk about today. The teams are fully out. We were so far off. Okay, eyeballing this right now, I think we were wrong by 3, 4. Wait. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were 6 drivers off. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been worse, but at the same time, 6 drivers off. I was super confident in my list. So we said Team Nitro was going to have these people, but Team Nitro does not have Chris Kohler, while it does have Ryan Anderson, and boy, am I going to have a lot to talk about with that. So, Ryan Anderson instead of Adam is another big one. I thought for sure Adam would have been the one on Team Nitro, but no, it's Ryan. Ryan's obviously the easy first pick, no matter what team you're on. You got to go for Ryan. You really got to. And then also we said Chris Kohler is here and Lindsey Reed are here. Actually, this is Jim Kohler, which I was really not expecting. And Lindsey Reed is Tyler Menninga, which is where I'm really going to have a lot of stuff to say. That's your Team Nitro lineup. And Team Neon, we were wrong. Ryan Anderson is actually Adam Anderson. Tyler Menninga. Whoops, I did that wrong. Okay. Is this still a bullet point? Okay, good. Tyler Menninga is Lindsey Reed, which is really unexpected for me. I don't know if I spelled her name right. We'll check in a second. And then Jim Kohler is Chris Kohler. So lots of big surprises in this, at least to me. I mean, we semi made an agreement with how these lineups would be, but mostly it was kind of me. I feel like you guys suggested a few things, which I think we're all wrong, to be honest. But yeah. So, this is unexpected. 2 Monster Musts, 1 team. Hopefully at least get, like, special schemes or something. I really don't know. But, with these new lineups revealed, by tradition, we have to do results predictions. Now, there's one thing that I don't know if it's still there, but it said something about team assignments to be revealed at a later date, and I don't know what that means. It looks like it's gone. Yeah, it doesn't say team assignments anywhere anymore. So it's gone now. I don't know what the deal with that was. But I don't think it matters anymore, so I think it's safe to assume all 16 drivers will be in all 3 competitions. So let's start with racing. I'm gonna just... Honestly, I tried to bracket it by myself with Glendale, and it didn't work. So here's what I'm gonna say for racing. I'm going to make my predictions, but if we get an officially released bracket for this, then I'm going to re-predict based on the bracket we get given. I think it's fair that way, because I have no way of knowing what the bracket will actually be. The one thing with that is that there won't be automatic advancements, which makes my predictions probably a little bit more accurate. But the problem with that is still the fact that I have no way to know who's against who. So if I predict Ryan and Tyler will both be in the quarterfinals, but they're actually up against each other in round one, then I just don't think that'd work out, obviously, because there's no way for them both to win. Does it? I did not know that. Oh, like team, like assigned to a team. I see. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That's my bad. That's my bad. All right. Yeah, okay, so. Racing. Now, first things first, take this whole list with a grain of salt because this is the big field. Obviously, a lot of these drivers are here for a reason, and I'm not trying to say that they're bad drivers. And looking at this list, you know, racing could go to Ryan, racing could go to Armando, Tyler, maybe even Tom, I don't know. Racing could go to Adam, racing could go to Tristan, he's the new champion. Camden was in the Racing World Finals. Jamie Sullivan really picked it up this past weekend. So there's so much undetermined. If we at least know the track style that we have, that would give me at least a little bit of something to bounce off of, but we know nothing at all. And that's really hard to work with here, making racing predictions specifically. But I'll try and do some things here. As much as I think Jamie has improved as a driver, I don't think based off the other drivers on this list, I don't think she'll be able to make it past round one. There are some fast drivers on this list. I'm gonna say same thing for Lindsay Reed, especially with the lack of especially with the lack of stadium experience she's had this year. Really gonna put her at a disadvantage. She hasn't ran one stadium event all year long, so it's obviously gonna hinder her a little bit. You guys can put your own predictions in too. I'll definitely consider them if I think they're good predictions. So if you guys have something to say about these predictions, do put them in, and I might see what I can do with them. Again, if we get a non-pre-filled out bracket at a later date, I'm not going to keep this one. I'm going to redo it for that bracket just because I think it's fairest that way. And I know they've done that for the World Finals before. I don't think they have it here. It doesn't look like it. But, yeah. Are they re-advertising Mystery Motors? Great. Great to see it. Who's that? Oh, it's Armando. What? It's the first one we knew. Okay, anyway. Gosh, this is hard to work with. I don't want to say it. I gotta say Jim. I really do. I don't think this is a... I don't think racing is Jim Kohler's strongest suit. I think he's a good driver, but racing isn't his thing. I definitely say the same for Chris here. But I think I do have a little bit more faith in Corey to at least get to the next round, because he's got some wins under his belt this year. I wish I had like a team statistics thing to look at. I don't think Colt Stevens has made it to any racing finals this year. Again, racing's not really a strong suit. Good driver, not really the best racer there is. And when I'm making this list, I really want to look at the star drivers for racing. I would say Tom, Ryan, Tyler, Armando, Tristan, Adam. Yeah, those 6 and Corey. Those 7 drivers are kind of the big ones that I think no matter what, we're not putting them in round 1. That being said, that only gives us 1 driver of wiggle room because we have to put 8 drivers out. So I guess we could just put the drivers that aren't any of them, which I think Todd is probably the most likely of the not listed drivers to make it. But Camden is fast. Yeah. Okay. So we're already agreeing a bit. What do you think? What do you think about Camden? Right now, I'm really saying, is Camden getting out round 1 or is Todd getting out round 1? That's what I'm stuck between. I'm gonna say Kayla. Sorry. I'm gonna say Kayla and Bryce are out, but I'm really stuck between Camden and Todd. Who do you think's more likely to advance, Camden or Todd? That's just the one thing I'm really caught up on right now. I don't know what to say for that one. yeah, Camden and Todd are the only two drivers that I'm, like, actually debating right now. Because I'm confident that Tom, Ryan, Tyler, Corey, Armando, Tristan, and Adam can make it to the next round. I just don't know if I should go with Todd or Camden here. Todd did get some racing wins this year. I don't know if Camden has. I know for a fact Todd has won racing at least once. I don't think Camden has. He may have. I just don't know. I really don't know. I wish you could just go to, like, drivers and, like, you know, I could just find Camden and click on him and have, like, a 2023 driver statistics or something. I don't think that exists. He did end really high, but that's not really a big surprise here. He's always tailing Adam. I just really think that Todd has the upper hand here. I like how the Fel drivers were all the top 6s. It's kind of silly. Anyway. I think, since we don't really know what track style we're working with, I don't know. Does he? Okay. I hate to say it, but my hometown man is out round 1, I guess. That's our agreement that we've come to here on this stream. So Todd LeDuc out round 1. Now is when it starts getting tough. I will say Camden. It was narrow for me to get him through to this round. I don't think I'm going to say this round he's going to get through. Like, I was narrowly on getting him into this round, let alone getting him through this round. So we got Tristan, Adam, Tom, Ryan, Tyler, Corey, Armando. So hard to do. Really quickly, since the past 2 weekends, we've had new tracks. Oh, you know what? No. Armando, I think, won at least one race with all the new track styles. I really think Armando has an upper hand here. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I'm gonna say Tom. If the competition is really tight, and this time only 4 drivers are actually getting out. We have Ryan, Tyler, Corey, Armando, Tristan, Adam. I'm gonna say Tyler. He's fast, but I think racing isn't something he's particularly known for. And now, I think Ryan and Adam automatically get advanced. I think right now I'm caught between Tristan and, let me think. Tristan. Okay. No. I think it's gotta be Tristan, right? Corey's making it, Ryan's making it, Adam's making it, Armando's making it. I'm just confident with that. I think Tristan's this out right here. Getting all the T's out in this round, guys. Corey's not going out round 2. That's the one time I will fight with an audience suggestion. I will say for a fact that Corey's not going out round 2. I just don't think it's happening. He is extremely fast. So I don't know. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think he's gonna get. Well, I don't really hate to say it, but I hate to shoot down your response so much. I just don't think he's gonna get out round 2. That wouldn't happen, I don't think. I don't know. It's hard to say, especially if we potentially have a new track, but I am really thinking that it's going to be something that he'll be able to work with pretty well. So, I don't know. Could just be me, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. Tristan just won the Racing World Finals. He just won the he just won the World Finals for racing. Whoops. This year, he just won it. But I don't think he's as good. Okay. We got Ryan, Armando, Corey, Adam. I really want to say Ryan and Adam, but at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'll leave this one up to you. I really don't know. We have to get 2 drivers out right here. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Yeah, no. I really don't know who could get out here. He's more known for 2-wheel skills, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that racing isn't something he's particularly, like, bad with. I'm gonna say Corey. I'm gonna go for it and say Corey Rummel here. Now I'm stuck between Armando and Adam. I was gonna say Ryan in the finals for sure. So do you actually think it's gonna be an Adam and Ryan racing finals? It's kind of hard to say. It's one of the few things I'm really stuck on right now. Armando or Adam? Here's the one thing. Here's the thing I'm going to say. I think if we have a new track style that we haven't seen before, I think Armando has the upper hand. I don't think new track styles are something Adam Anderson is particularly swell with. Okay. Well, I go to Arlington and it's Adam beating, but at the same time, that's a paperclip, not actually a new track style. Houston, he won his race but couldn't advance. And he won a race against Ryan. Yeah, it does really depend on the track. I'm assuming it's gonna be a new track. I'm gonna say Adam. But I'm gonna say Ryan wins. Alright. There we go. Okay. We finally are done with racing. Honestly, if Monster Jam releases their own bracket and I have to redo all of it because the bracket won't match that, I'm gonna be very upset by that, but it's fine. I don't think they will, but they might. With that being said, it's time for Best Trick. We're gonna go numbers here. I'm blanking. There are the numbers. Okay, Best Trick. First place, Ryan Anderson. Ryan or Tom or Tyler, actually. Actually, I'm not gonna do it numbers. I'm gonna do it bullet points. It's easiest to do it this way, I think. I'm gonna say Jamie Sullivan last place. I just don't think tricks are a thing that she'll do very well compared to others. Moving on from Jamie Sullivan, probably Jim Kohler. I'm gonna say Jim Kohler and then Lindsay Reed. The problem is that Best Trick is such an obscure competition, it's almost impossible to make any real predictions on it. At all. I do think Corey, I'm going to give him a little bit of an upper hand on this one, because of what he did earlier this year in Glendale. Because that was his own trick. He kind of made that himself. So I'm going to give him an upper hand because of that one move he did. Armando, honestly, is probably just going to attempt a moon flip. That's my best guess. I think that's what he's most likely to do. It's really hard to say here. So difficult. Okay. The problem is that the arena drivers are really good at doing tricks and inventing tricks and making up tricks. I think Adam Anderson. Is it Adam or Colt? Adam or Colt? I'll say Adam and then Colt, but I do think Colt's probably not going to be the craziest stunts. I will put Colt towards the bottom. I think that's a fair statement. I don't know why that went into full screen. I didn't even do that. Then Kayla, probably. From Kayla, I'd say Ryan, Camden, Armando, Tristan, and Tyler are the big ones to look out for. Okay. I think Chris, here's what I have to say about Chris. He's gonna go for a sidewall, but it's hard to say how high the odds are that it's gonna go great. So, it's hard to say, but I'm gonna say Todd. Wild card pick. I'm gonna say Todd. Not really a wild card pick. I just haven't been thinking about him this whole time. I did Best Trick and Todd LeDuc don't really come to mind very fast. Then I'll say Bryce Kenny. From Bryce Kenny, I'll probably say Corey, and then Chris, and then Tom. I don't know. Tom will give some more time. Probably Tristan. Then we have Tyler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 5 drivers left. We have Ryan, Tyler, Tom, Armando, and Camden. I'll say Camden. Camden. And then Armando. And then Tyler. And then Tom. And then Ryan Anderson. And to be fully honest, I think this is also the same list I'll use for freestyle. I might change a couple things for freestyle, but I'm probably just going to copy and paste this whole list and put it into freestyle and make 1 or 2 adjustments, but not a ton. So I'm just going to copy and paste this list, put it into freestyle, do some stuff there. And I do think Jamie Sullivan is I'm just going to just copy this, actually. I'm going to put Lindsay Reed before Jim Kohler. I might put Tristan England down a little bit. I don't think he's as much of a stadium freestyler. Adam's gonna need to be moved up a lot. Adam will probably be below Camden Murphy, I think is a fair statement there. Let's get rid of other Adam. Jamie Sullivan I still think's last place. Lindsay Reed might actually be last place behind Jamie Sullivan. I don't really know. I think this might be it, to be honest. I'm gonna put Tyler above Tom. And I think that's done. That's really the only thing I could say here. And I'll put Camden above Armando. And I think we're done. I'll put Todd down. I'll put Todd down. I think Todd's a good driver. But unless he finds a way to pull out a LeDuc leap, I don't think he's going to place the highest. Not because he's a bad driver, but this is such a stacked lineup. It's really hard to make many statements about it. And Corey I'll put after Colt. I think I'll put Corey after Colt. Oh, golly gee. Okay. No! Why are there so many Corys? Stop it. Okay, good. Let me make sure this is 16 really quick, and then we'll just put it back to the normal one. Perfect. Okay. This is our freestyle rankings. Oh, these look so hard to look at. I wish I could make them bigger without them going off the page. Probably the best we'll get. Boop. And boom. Okay. Those are all of our predictions. Jim Kohler is 100%. I'm gonna say Jim Kohler is 100% gonna debut a scheme. It's just an Avenger tradition, and I don't see why he wouldn't do it. I'll say Jim. I'll make a slide for this. It's a good thing to make a slide for. Special schemes. I'll say Armando Castro, Todd LeDuc, obviously. I'll say Jim Kohler. I don't think Max D will get one, but maybe. Maybe. I'd say Corey. I think the videos that they made where the drivers had their teams revealed was kind of supposed to hint at what their trucks would look like. Because some of them just had the normal body put onto a chassis, but other ones had a special body put onto the chassis. Like Armando had the Nitro there. Todd LeDuc's obviously already driving the Neon. Corey did get that. He's already on the list, though. Jamie Sullivan, I think, is just the normal one. Yeah. Jim Kohler didn't get a diecast, but I did love this video, so I'll share it with you guys. Nitro! And that's the bottom line, because Jim Kohler said so. That's the most classic Jim Kohler video I've ever seen. This one I can't really tell because he holds it so far away. Where did you get the neon hat from? Oh, I already had it there. I think that's just the normal Monster Mutt, though. I really can't tell. I forgot to put Dennis Anderson's birthday post yesterday. And David Olford. I don't think Lindsay Reed had a special scheme. I swear I just saw the truck in a frame. Am I crazy? It was just there. Was it just the last frame? That's the normal body. That's what I was expecting. I was not expecting a neon truck for her. Kayla. Dang it. I was really hoping we'd get a cool Black Ops looking one. Camden. I want a new scheme for Bakugan Dragonoid in real life so bad. Ever since they did like the... I can't really pronounce it. It's a gold one. It's like Aurelius or something. I don't know. Ever since that one, I've really been wanting a different scheme for Bakugan Dragonoid in real life. And I'm really hoping we get that. Is this... That is definitely the modified body. I will say Tristan England. I think 8. I think 8's a fair number to expect. And that's all of them, except for Adams. Which is, oh, and Tyler. I don't think Tyler got a truck. Oh, he did. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Tyler. I don't know if Adam also got one, but I don't think he did. He didn't. Tom. Neon Max D? That would make 8. This makes 8. This is my final list. Final list is in. Okay. That's really everything I had to cover today. It's been a long day. I'm not going to spend all day streaming like I normally would. These are just my predictions. We'll come back to these later when more of this stuff starts to get revealed. The only other thing I really have to mention, and I'll find this right now, is this insane save that Tim Jones got over the weekend, that if you haven't seen it, I'm going to make sure you see it, because it was the best thing I've ever seen from an independent show. Monster Trucks Eve of Destruction. Obviously, you can never go wrong with Eve of Destruction, but this was way above the typical bar. Alright. I found it. Oh, there's an ad. I'm gonna get copyrighted because it always happens to me. Hold on, guys. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about today. I'm gonna wrap up the stream because it has been such a long day. It's the last thing we have here. It's a real truck. Great. Wonderful. Chick-fil-A. Absolutely incredible. Okay. He is right here. I have it memorized. Check this out. If you haven't seen this, already, you are about to be blown away. Also, this is Zachary59's video. Breaks the tire rod in typical Tim Jones fashion. That didn't end anything. And check this out right here. Check this out. Look at this. That was not even just that run. That show as a whole was the best independent show I have ever seen. Better than Mid-America. But it's been a great stream. I'm going to have to wrap things up here. It's been 30 minutes of making some solid predictions for Superstar Challenge. Not a ton to talk about. Monster Jam had a new track for Houston, but we talked a lot about that in my big news stream I did last Thursday. So yeah, thanks for watching. If more news gets revealed, I'll do a not weekly update coverage for it. I don't think we'll be seeing new news until I have to do another weekly update. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Probably in the next weekly update.